Applications once relied on a single monolithic server, but today development has shifted toward decentralized microservices, prioritizing speed and scale. For these independent services to trust the data moving between them, they rely on a foundational standard, the JSON Web Token, or JWT. Millions of these tokens are generated every second. They act as a digital passport, passed between clients and servers to authenticate users and authorize every action they take. When a connection fails, an engineer is left with a raw token, a long encoded string of text that is impossible to read or debug at a glance. The very speed and convenience that microservices provide creates a secondary bottleneck. Whenever there is an access error, the troubleshooting process slows to a crawl, as developers struggle to parse these encoded strings. To speed things up, frustrated developers often copy a live production token and paste it into the first online decoder they find in a search result. This happens because of a common misconception, that the token is encrypted. In reality, base64 URL encoding is just a formatting translation used to make the data safe for URLs. Because it isn't encrypted, the contents are visible to anyone who can decode the string. When you use a remote decoding server, that third party can easily log every piece of data you paste into their form. By trying to fix a bug, a developer is essentially sending their sensitive user claims and potentially their organization's secret signing keys to be stored on a server they do not control. To inspect these tokens safely, engineers need a workflow that stays off the network entirely. The JWT Decoder by Prime ToolHub provides a 100% offline environment for API debugging. The tool instantly unpacks a raw token string into 3 color-coded JSON objects. The first is the header, specifying parameters like the HS256 algorithm. The middle is the payload, containing user claims. Finally, the signature provides cryptographic proof, binding the token with a secret key. Safely unpacking this 3-part architecture is how you begin to see exactly how your authentication layer is communicating. Even when you can see the data, the payload often uses abstract Unix timestamps for things like expiration or issued at times. The Studio includes a built-in epoch time converter that instantly translates those strings of numbers into your local, human-readable time zone. This allows the Smart Claims Analyzer to immediately flag expired tokens, helping you spot cases where a backend might be incorrectly accepting old credentials. But the most important step in debugging is verifying that the signature is actually authentic. This requires the developer to enter their sensitive HS256 secret key into the verification box. This is safe because of the browser's native Web Crypto API. As this flowchart shows, the mathematical hashing happens entirely on your local CPU. 0 data packets are sent over the internet, so your secret key never leaves your device. True cryptographic trust is only established when the verification process is mathematically isolated from external networks. This provides developers with the security they need to troubleshoot microservices without compromising their infrastructure. Secure client-side engineering extends beyond decoding tokens. Prime ToolHub is expanding this initiative, rolling out a roadmap of over 100 free professional-grade developer utilities. Stop sending your production secrets to unverified servers. It is a simple change that ensures your data remains under your local supervision. Bookmark Prime ToolHub, subscribe to follow the latest tool releases, and start debugging your